Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in our series of Texas Instrument Calculator and how to use the BA2 Plus calculator. In this series, we're going to cover a variety of topics on how to use the BA2 Plus calculator for financial or business math. In this video, of the compound interest series, I will show you how to calculate the interest rate, the nominal and periodic interest rate using the BA2 Plus series. For more detailed explanation on how to enter values using the calculator, please refer to the future value video of this series, where I explain in details the steps involved in entering the value. Just keep in mind that the calculator here is very helpful because if you look at the formula to calculate the interest rate, I have to manipulate, do lots of work to find I. Again, we're going to skip all of that. We're going to look only at the calculator. So keep in mind there are two things, the nominal interest rate, which is the one stated in the problem, and the periodic interest rate, which you take the nominal interest rate and you divide it by the compounding periods. So the calculator will give us the nominal J, it doesn't give us I. If the question is asking for I, the periodic interest rate, you have to use this formula to find it. Okay? So let's look at the problem right away. At what rate compounded monthly will an investment of 8,600 grow to 15,000 in 8 years? Of course, 8,600 is our present value, 15,000 is our future value. 8 years compounded monthly, we have to multiply 8 by 12, and we're looking for the interest rate. As I said, refer to the future value video on how to enter the values in complete details in the calculator. So here I'm assuming that you've done those steps, and I'm going to explain how to do it to find the interest rate. Okay, so 8 years times 12, that's 96. That's our N. Remember, to enter this, you have to enter the value, then press the button. Interest rate, we don't have it, we're looking for it. So PY is 12 because it's compounded monthly. So is CY. Present value is 8,600, but it's an investment, so it's a minus. Future value is 15,000, and keep in mind PMT for compound interest as 0, as we explained in the other videos. Press CPT, interest rate, and it will give you the answer. Remember, this is the nominal interest rate, and that's what they're looking for. So the nominal interest rate is 6.97. Now let's grab the calculator and see how to enter these values in the calculator. So as you can see, I brought in the calculator. Keep in mind, as we mentioned several times, the first thing you need to do is press second, clear TVM, which is on the future value button, to clear everything in the calculator and the worksheet. So 96, we're going to press 96 and press N, and you will see that 96 is stored in N. For PY and CY, as we mentioned in the other videos, I need to press second AY to access them. And then I only have to enter it for one of them, which is 12, because it will be entered for both. And keep in mind that for compound interest, there is no payment, so PY and CY are the same. The other thing to keep in mind is you have to press enter here, unlike the others, otherwise it's not going to be stored, because this is not a button by itself, but it's a sub worksheet. Also keep in mind you have to press second quit to exit the PYCY. Now present value is 8,600, so we're going to type 8,600, press the plus minus button, and press present value. PMT is 0. Let's press PMT. Future value 15,000 and press future value. So similar to future value and present value in the other two videos, keep the one that you're looking for till the end. Once you are sure you entered everything correctly, now what's left for us to do is press CPT in what we're looking for. In this case, it's the interest rate. So CPT, interest rate, and you will see that the answer is 6.9737 and so on, round to two decimal places, and that would be 6.97. Let's look at another question. The interest rate on a 5-year investment bond is, so that's the interest, sorry, the interest, not the interest rate. If the bond was purchased for 6,000, that's the present value. What's the nominal interest rate of the bond if interest is compounded quarterly? So here they didn't give us the future value, they gave us the interest, which means to find the future value, I have to add the interest to present value to do that. Other than that, it's straightforward. So N is 5 years quarterly. 5 times 4, that's 20. PY is 4, so is CY because it's quarterly. Present value is 6,000, negative because it's an investment. And of course, the future value, that's the key here, is the present value plus the interest. CPTIY, it should give us the answer, which is 9.5%. Let's bring our calculator and let's clear TVM and start entering the value. So 20, we're going to be storing it in N. We're going to enter the PYCY and I'm going to press 4 and enter. Press the down arrow, you will see CY is the same, so you can go between PY and CY. Second, quit. Present value is 6,000 and it's an investment, so we're going to press the minus button and that's the present value. PMT is 0 and the future value is 9,594.66. We're going to store that in the future value. We entered everything. What's left for us to do? CPT, interest rate, which is 9.5. Another question. At what nominal rate compounded monthly will an investment double in 7 years? So here they didn't give us the present value or the future value. They just said double. In this case, all you have to do is pick whatever value for the present value, double it as the future value. So if you pick the present value $1, future value will be $2. You pick $500, future value will be $1,000, and so on. N is 7 times 12 because compounded monthly. PY and CY are 12. As I said, the present value and the future value, pick whatever you want for the present value, double it for the future value. And that's the interest rate. So one more time, let's bring our calculator. Let's clear everything. So 84, one more time, press N. This time I will enter the present value first, the PMT, and future value. Then I'm going to go to second PY and enter it as 12. Don't forget to press enter, then second quit. Finally, CPT IY, and it's 9.94307, rounding to 9.94%, and that should be the answer. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on statistics using SPSS and Excel, among other things.